Hello everybody, it has been quite a while because I have been doing college stuff and I've genuinely have had no time to be editing and such. So I apologize for that, it's been months, I'm sorry. I do intend to keep posting. I might branch out my content a little bit more and do some other genres of videos as well. But anyways, this month and next month there will be no Aries giveaways. I'm sorry, I need to sell them to save up. I have not had enough mush to buy the creatures that I want, so I'm going to be a bit greedy for a bit and sell my Aries specs. But in December, I'll restart my giveaways, so on the 25th of every month, I will be giving away 3 Aries. If you would like to enter those giveaways when the time comes, you can join my Discord server, which is linked in my bio in this description, and I will link it in the comment section. It should be a pinned comment. And now that that's out of the way, this creature is what brought me back, this Mothman right here. I haven't played the Halloween event at all. I think I played a little bit with it going, but I haven't done any of the events. I don't have the species, and I don't feel like doing this, so I'm gonna go buy this from the trade room. Let me see what it's called. Enthomen. It's probably gonna be like $10 trillion because it's new, but that's the price I must pay. We'll see if I can find some. Is this a scam? Is this a scam? Probably. It's not letting me. It's trying to save me. Trying to save me from spending my mush. Alright, I have the species. Probably overpaid, but they're all super expensive when they come out. Whoa, what is that? I don't have that. 18,000? Guys, the overcharge. The inflation, guys. The inflation is crazy. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna get into the game now. We'll see how this creature goes. I'll look at its stats and everything. It is time for the stats review. La la la. Oh, it's a huge... Oh, I'm so glad it's actually a tier 5 because I was really hoping this wasn't going to be another one of the small creatures. Because every creature that looks really cool, it comes out and it's like a tier 1 or 2, and I get disappointed. But that's just me. One thing, though, is that it's a flyer and a tier 5, and if you watch my videos, you know how I feel about... tier 5 flyers, but you know, I'll give it a chance. Now let's start with the stats. So the health is 9,000. That sounds pretty good for a flyer. Oh, okay, sounds pretty good for a flyer. From what I'm seeing, that is on the better side. Oprahs are freaking massive though, so 9,000 is on the upper end for tier 5 flyers from what I can see, which is great. Always want more health. Nothing bad with having more health. The damage is 200 with the 4,000 weight. Ooh, the weight is not very high, but it is in fact a flyer, so you can't really expect that. For like 6,000, 3,000, 8,000. So it's looking like this creature doesn't do the most damage. Its weight is okay. It's not bad or good, I don't think. There's a lot of flyers that are lower, like the Sanctor's 3,500, but then you have things that are higher like the Asmer, but it's a whale, you know what I'm saying? Like it's supposed to be big, and this one's made out of like straight up stone, so it makes sense. No comment there. It doesn't look like it does too much damage. I'm gonna look at the stamina. 85 is it's normal for tier 5. It's not what I like though. Not the best for how slow tier 5 flyers usually are. Compared to every other tier 5, it's normal. So I can't say it's negative here. The growth time's an hour. That is normal. Walk, sprint is 60. Fly is 25. That flight speed is not good, guys. It's not looking good. It is not a very fast flyer at all. It's near all the other flyers. Don't get me wrong. Oh, Dante. Jesus, man. Compared to all the other flyers that I have apart from the Dante, it looks like it's on the mid to lower end of flight speed, so I'm scared, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared to play this. Okay, so the disease status makes you hungry and thirsty. So disease is generally annoying. Like when I think of disease, I think of the Woodrelone. I don't think I have because I don't quite like I don't quite like the Woodrelone. He scares me. Disease is just really annoying to fight against because it does starve your character, and if you starve for too long, starve your creature, and if you starve for too long, your health starts depleting, I believe. All right, so we have Iron Stomach, which means we can eat rotten food without getting sick. We have an 80% block on burn. That is a very high percent block, so that is great. Sonic Wings means we can fly in the air and not take stamina. It doesn't deplete our stamina when we just hover in the air. Block Poison, 70%. That's also very high. 1.5 disease attack. So, oh, okay. So our disease is defensive. Our 4-stack disease is defensive. So that is really good, to be honest, if I would have to say. And on top of that, we have a 1.5 disease attack. And the 1.5 is not very high, but in addition with the defense, if we're getting attacked or attacking somebody, it sounds pretty good. We do have pretty good health as long as the thing isn't super big. If we go to lower tiers, we should be fine. We have Keen Observer, my favorite.
Oh, this is my son. Don't play with me right now. This is my jam.
Passive effect, I love Keen Observer. It helps you pick off people that are low on health when you're PvPing, lets you know who to stay away from if they're big and they have a full health bar, etc, etc. We have a 30% block on bleed. That is a great block to have. The percentage isn't too high, but it's better than nothing. 40% block on injury. Injury is a big problem for tier 5s because we are already slow, so it is good to have a block on it. We have a 50% block on disease. I would think that we would be immune to disease with our defense and our attack being disease based, but you know, I don't know. I think that 50% is a little weird, but it's not a bad block to have. It's better to have it than to not. And we have Silent Hunter, which is new. Reduces the noise creatures make, making them harder to hear on the hearing wheel. Oh, that's cool. That's a new stat from when that wasn't here before. That's pretty cool. I don't really rely on the sound bar for people coming to me, but you know, we have invisibility. Okay, now that paired with the Silent Hunter, that I can understand. That's fire. Okay, so we can sneak up on people. And we have Keen Observer. This is a little stalker. Well, a big stalker, but that's cool. That's cool. Cocoon. Cocoon yourself for a short time, rapidly healing your health, then emerge stronger with a brief damage boost. That is crazy. That cooldown has to be insane. Or maybe the health regen isn't as crazy as it's saying. But that's pretty cool. I wonder if you're immune to damage while you're in the cocoon. And we have Cursed Sigil, which I think a ranged ability which applies tunnel vision and bad omen ailments to those in range. Yeah, I think bad omen is the one that applies a random stat to you. So hold on, did I just see that? I'm so sorry, guys. Ailments. Oh, you guys, they added this finally. This is my biggest nitpick with this game, is that they only had like, I don't remember, I think it was like abilities for the index. Okay, so that's cool. Anyways, all around, this looks like a really fun character. I'm actually really excited to play it. The speed is the only thing that I'm a little concerned for because if you watch my channel, I'm just not a fan of tier 5 flyers. I don't really see a point in being a flyer if you are huge like that because you are slow. Kind of defeats the purpose of being a flyer, but I can see that we have invisibility, Silent Hunter. I can see what the creature's purpose is. I think it'd be really cool if we had a wall climb, like we could linger on the walls or something, like a moth. Like that'd be super sick, but I can see how this character is meant to be used, or this creature. Sorry, I know you guys get peeved when I say character. Let me read the little description. Using its cloak-like wings to camouflage and remain unseen, this cryptid type species has a habit of appearing when you least expect it. It can be found staring intensely from a distance, its eyes never leaving your position. If you do see an Enthomen, your impending doom is likely not far behind. Awesome! I love this creature. This is so cool. This is awesome, guys. I love this thing. I really hope it's as fun as it sounds. Okay, so the males don't have the antennas or the extra set of antennas, and the females do. So not a really big difference. I'll just use the female because I think it looks cooler. And yeah, I'm gonna make a little outfit for this guy because I think he needs to look dashing before I use him. So give me 1 second. Hold on, guys. The mouth is in the stomach. Do you see that? The mouth is in the stomach. Oh yeah, because moths don't have mouths, do they? Ah, sorry. I'm getting sidetracked. Hold on. Okay, well, I finished. He's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god, the little guy. Oh, the little guy. Not so little guy. Okay, so I'm gonna put on some growth plushies so I don't have to, you know, I don't waste so much time. But otherwise, I'm not gonna be using any plushies for like stats or ailments or whatever. Okay, so guys, this is so cute. He's like ugly in like a cute way. All right, let me okay, so the sitting animation, he just crouches a bit, and then the laying animation, oh, he puts his little wings over his head. He's so cute. I don't want to use that. Okay, well actually I will because I want to see what the cooldown is. Oh wow, get out of my screen. Wow, that's a really long cooldown, but it's doing a lot of, I don't even know if that's a lot, honestly. I have 9,000, it's like 41. Maybe it goes up with the more health I have. My kin, yay! My kin, they're so cute. Aww, their skin is so much better than mine. I look like the Mimic or whatever. What is it? The Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, I don't like that thing. Aww. All right. Anyways, when I grow up, I'll record it. Sorry. The face looks familiar. What is the name? I know it looks like a Five Nights at Freddy's character because the little blush. It's supposed to be my little cat guy, but I couldn't help myself when I saw the little blush area it had. Look at him fly. The little legs dangling are so cute. I love this thing. Why does it look like that? Oh, he's getting closer. Oh, he's getting jumped right now. The Malu. Oh, that looks so funny from afar. It looks so funny from afar. I'm sorry. That looks so funny. Just a giant ball. I grew up. Ah, I'm so cute. Oh, there's a little. Oh, wow. That looks like a sugar glider. What is that? It's a little menace running around. This game's ridiculous, bro. Yay, I'm an adult. Got that fit on. He just brought a corpse in the middle of us. He flew here and brought a corpse and said, peace. The little emote is so funny. Everything about this guy is goofy, bro. He's silly. He's a silly little guy. Again, not so little. A silly, not so little guy. I gotta get on cue with them. Gosh. There you go. No, it's still delayed. Dang it, I'm a failure. This game's so silly. Ah! We need prey. I'm at 94 age, so I think we're good. We're hunting. Look at us. The most non-intimidating rollout of all time, dude. Oh, there's another one. There's another one of us. We're traveling in a pack right now, dude. God, there's so many. We're traveling in a pack. We're gonna get slimed. There's so many. How are we supposed to slime them if there are species? This is ridiculous. Blood for the floating rock? What? What are we talking about? Are we gonna make a move, guys? Do I have to be the one to do it? Chat, I'm one of you. Just smaller because we all have black and red. We must kill the sacrifice. The wind in the water. Oh my god! No! Oh, they're gonna hit me. I don't even know anymore. It's my little army over here. This wasn't planned, yeah. The Mothers are trying to kill me. Stop. Kendall, we legit stopped like 5 minutes ago. I need to kill somebody though. I must. Oh, that's a baby. I'm not gonna do that. I have morals. I have standards. Hey guys. I'm a moth. It just came out wrong. Oh. Oh, look at him. What did I get myself into? All right. I'm locking in for real this time. I'm gonna go off on my own and kill somebody if I must. Because it looks like my group is rather pacifistic. Believe it or not. I'm going to slime somebody. I must look for my victim. Good thing I have Keen Observer, am I right? I would like to put a warning here. If you're new to my channel, I am not good at KOSing, so don't take my skills as what this character can do, okay? So just look at the numbers that come up on the screen and not my hitbox or my aim or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna try to go for a lower tier, tier 4 and below, just because, wow, this is new. Just because I think this creature is more so meant for killing smaller people. The Asmers over here, who I don't want to kill because, well, I'm sure I might be able to, but I don't want to. Our damage is only 200, and our weight is not super high because we are flyer. What is that? Oh, those things are really annoying. I can sure as heck try. It's gonna jump in the water, though. Oh, for sure. He's just gonna swim away. Okay, well that wasn't hard. I don't know what tier that was. I don't think it was a baby. Let me go for someone more challenging. The goal is to die at some point. I just wanted to show some numbers before I go and bite off more than I can chew. What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna kill it. Oh, it might get me though. It's quite long. I'm gonna wait for my health to get lower before I... Oh, I can't do that with necro poison. Oh, I didn't even realize he was poisoning me. Oops. My health regen looks pretty good on its own. Okay, let's see how fast its healing is. I don't think I'll be able to kill this guy. Okay, the healing is great. I don't think I'll be able to kill this guy. Just because I lost him. Did he die? That's not him, is it? No, that's an NPC. I think I lost him. What is that? Oh, these things are annoying. Oh, I'm slimed if I try that. I'm not gonna make this one. I'm not gonna make this one. He's got electricity. Oh, yeah. He's shocking me. 500. He's like, don't do it. He's gonna slime me. He knows it. Embarrassing. I just don't do too much damage. I'm not gonna kill my own species. That's why I draw the line. Are you dressed up like the variant? No. That's what it is. That's what I was thinking. I was like something from Five Nights at Freddy's. Anyways, let me look for my next victim, my final. I'd like to try to kill the Vahiex because I know I wouldn't win that. It's just like, because he has the electricity, like never go against a creature with electricity or shock or whatever when you're a flyer. Who is that? It's a galley. I wonder if a galley would fight me. They might just fly away though. They're much faster than me. And they have a void. Look at them. They're already hitboxing. Hitboxing. Flying away. I think I could win that fight, especially if I was like better at PvP. Well, I don't know. I think I've gathered what I need to know really about this creature to review them. I might try to fight this guy though. Oh, never mind. The Malley's back. Oh, he's sicking it for me. What a goat! I'm not gonna try to fight this guy because he just ran that Malu up. I think I get the gist, okay? I get the gist. Let me do a little review of this creature. Okay. So, from what I gathered, this is a really fun and silly creature to play. I love silly creatures. This creature is basically everything I would want besides it being kind of slow. It's a preference of mine that I don't really like slow creatures, but all around it's a really fun way to play. I had a lot of fun playing as him. It doesn't weigh too much, which makes its damage kind of useless against bigger things. So if something is more than a tier 4, I wouldn't personally go after it. Not saying that you couldn't kill it, but if you were to pursue bigger creatures, I would definitely make sure that you are not going after a creature that is immune to disease, because I feel like that is a strong point for this creature, is its disease stack, which is going to drain the other creature's health once its hunger gets to 0. And with our 4 defense and 1.5 on attack disease stack, it's a pretty good combination that will stack it really quickly. Now, I'm going to go through the stats one by one and make them pros or cons. The health is a pro. For a tier 5 flyer, it's pretty good. It's not anything amazing or astounding, but it is definitely on the better side, so I cannot say it is a bad thing. It's definitely a good thing. The damage being 200 isn't very high. I'm not going to put it as a con though, because it's not terrible. You just need to be more selective with who you attack, but that goes for most flyers, especially bigger flyers, because they rely less on ailment stacking, but I'll get to that in a second. The stamina, I didn't have a problem with stamina, especially because it is a sonic wings creature, so you can just hover in the air. If you don't move, it's not going to drain your stamina. I personally didn't have an issue with it, despite it being kind of slow, so I'll put that as a pro. The growth time being an hour, not a con, not a pro, it's just kind of there. I'll just put that on the side. An hour is fine. It's not terrible. I would definitely suggest using 2 growth plushies or just a growth token if that's what you want to do, because it did feel like a long time, but compared to other creatures, especially tier 5s, it's not anything insane. The weight being 4,000, this is where it gets iffy for me. The weight is a problem for this creature, and I think it was made to be that way, where you're 4,000 pounds, which if you didn't know, the more you weigh, the more damage you do towards things that weigh less, and the less damage that you take from things that weigh less. So if something weighs more than you, even if you out damage it sometimes, you need to be careful because it may do more damage and take less damage if you're fighting it one-on-one. But the weight on this creature makes it a problem with fighting tier 5s, or honestly anything that weighs more than it, and that goes for a lot of tier 4s as well. But that is kind of evened out with the cocoon, so it makes it so you can have a lot of survivability. You can go in your cocoon and heal for a second if you need to, so that is pretty cool. And yeah, I think the weight could be better. I'm gonna put that as a con, but it is a very light con because I do understand how it works. I just can't say it's a pro. The speed in general, the flight is on the slow side for a tier 5 flyer, and I am not a fan of slow flyers. I love fast flyers. I love ailment flyers, things like that, but those are usually the lower tiers that stick to that genre. I'll put it as a con. It is also a very light con because it didn't actually mean anything to me. I can see how in a situation where you are fighting a flyer that is chasing you, that it could screw you over quite a bit because you can't outrun them. Although you do have your cocoon, I'm not sure if you can activate it in the air, but it does make you a bit of a target when you are actively PvPing with another flyer, especially one that has a lot of weight on you and is faster, because there are flyers that weigh more and are faster. Like for example, if I were to attack our whatever, you know, it has more weight, it has more damage than me. I'm not gonna look at the other stacks. I'm not sure if this would win against a Entho, like realistically, but if that was chasing me, I would kind of be out of luck. It isn't too much faster, but you get what I'm saying. And also like smaller flyers that definitely fly faster that are ailment stacking me. Although we do have pretty good blocks on most ailments. So all around, the speed I would say is a light con because I can't say it's a pro. The passive effects, okay. As I was saying before, the ailments, the disease ailments specifically, disease ailments are very good in PvP, especially in the long run if you have good survivability, which this creature does have, because you can stack these disease ailments on them and drain the other person's hunger, which will drain their health over time, and you can survive longer because you can heal yourself up and fly and all that. For this creature, I think it's really good. It's really smart what they did with it. If you use it as that, sort of like picking at things that are bigger, if it's smaller, you can probably just out damage it and kill it that way. But if you are fighting something bigger, especially like a behemoth, like a Cabo, or, you know, something big with a big back is what I'm saying, using the long route is a good way to get them. I think that's a really smart choice on their part, on the devs' parts. Iron Stomach's always good to have. The blocks in general are generally pretty high. We have pretty good blocks on everything. We have blocks on all the stats that really matter in PvP. I do wish our disease was higher. Not that it really matters because not a lot of creatures use disease, but I wish it was higher because we defensively give disease and we offensively give disease, so I don't see a point as why we would not be immune to it, but I digress. The injury block is always a saint for bigger creatures as well. Poison is also good for flyers because poison prohibits your regeneration of stamina if it gets too high, so really good to have a block on that as a flyer. And burn, of course. Burn is just a really annoying ailment. The sonic wings, I don't really play creatures with sonic wings, but it is handy to have. I can't say anything bad about that. Keen Observer is my favorite passive because it is just so helpful. It's so helpful, and especially for this creature who is meant to go for smaller creatures and, you know, pick on bigger creatures. I think it is a very good ability to have. It is very helpful in choosing when to fight and when to not fight. Survivability, it helps towards their survivability is what I'm trying to say. And the Silent Hunter, it's okay. Like I didn't really notice anything because I don't know, I wasn't really sneaking up on people. I'm sure you can use this to sneak up on people, but it moves so slow to where, like, unless you're at Oasis or something, everybody's sitting down, I don't see a point in it, and you're gonna get jumped at Oasis if you try that. So just be careful with that. Passive effects in general are a huge pro. I love what they do with this creature. It's a very survivable creature. I love what they did with the ailments and the blocks and everything. They made it really well, is what I'm trying to say. They really cooked with this one. Really cooked with this one. It's not too overpowered. It's not too underpowered where it's like annoying to play, where some creatures are like that, where you just play it and you get slimed back to back and it's not fun. So this is really cool. The active abilities. Invisibility is always going to be a good one. It is paired with the Silent Hunter, so if you do want to do the Oasis approach where you sneak up on somebody, it's out in the open for you. It's like given to you on a plate basically. So if you want to do that, you can go for it. A cocoon. Never used it before. It's a new thing for me, but it is very helpful. You get healed very well in the cocoon. It gives you a bit of a break from oncoming attacks and such. So it's just a good thing to have in general. It also helps with the survivability of this creature, which I think is what the devs were aiming for. Cursed Sigil. 10 Cursed Sigil is pretty good. That's a pretty high stack on that. I don't really feel one way or another about Cursed Sigil because it's kind of a gamble. Get something good or it's just whatever. It doesn't really help you much. So I can't say much about that, but the active abilities in general are very good. I definitely count them as a pro. As long as you don't pick fights you know you can't take, you can probably not die with this creature unless you get straight up jumped or sneaked up on or whatever. You know, that is more of your awareness than anything else. The only thing prohibiting like complete survivability is your speed. You can't really run away from things that are jumping you. Hopefully your cocoon and your disease and everything like that will help balance that out. And yeah, altogether, this creature is amazing. I had a good time playing it. It looks amazing. It's adorable. The animations are cool. Playing as it is very interesting. It's like a breath of fresh air, honestly. And yeah, I don't usually like tier 5 flyers, so it's a lot coming from me. I did enjoy this creature a lot, and I definitely do suggest playing this creature if you can get your hands on it. It's part of the Halloween event, so if you're playing right now, go and look before it ends. I definitely do recommend. If you're intending to play this creature for KOS purposes, I would stick to smaller creatures to attack and only go for bigger creatures if you're good at weaving in and out and picking on them, because I think this is more of an element stacker towards larger creatures than it is a damage dealer. It is a good PvP creature, I will say. I will not say it's not, because the survivability does help it. I would just be a little cautious about your choices on who you choose to attack. And yeah, that's it for my review. I appreciate you watching this video. If you are already subscribed, thank you so much. I am so sorry for the wait. I will try to pick up the speed. I am a full-time college student though, so I can't promise how active I will be. And in regards to the other content I had mentioned at the beginning of this video, I might gear my content more towards commentary or just talking about stories or history or whatever, little things that interest me, you know what I'm saying? I will be posting COS on the side because I do know that is what my content is mainly focused around, so don't worry about that. There will still be COS content, and if you do like COS content or you're interested in the other content I was talking about, I would suggest subscribing to me and turning on my notification bell so that you will know when I upload. And if you do that, thank you. If you don't do that, thank you anyways for watching all the way to the end of this video. It does help me a lot. That is it for today. I hope you all have a good day or night. Bye bye.